John and Brian, Grandpa Outdoors out here at Briggs Outfitters. We have an area here that was spring seeded using a nurse crop, our spring grains. It's got spring wheat, spring oats, and spring triticale. And so this is a clover blend with some alfalfa is what we have out here. We did a little custom version of one of our popular blends out here. And so we're out here scouting today. And we're seeing very little weeds. Yeah, there's a few weeds, but it's below threshold. Integrated weed management. That's what we're talking about, what we're looking at. So with the inclusion of spring grains at 2 bushels per acre, we really reduced the amount of weeds. And we also, because we've been so dry the last 2-3 years in this area here, up along the Mississippi River, and the soil can really bake out, especially on new seeding, so it kind of protects it. Plus, there's so many deer on this property, and so the deer were hammering this early growth of the spring grains, reducing the pressure on the new seeding. So what we'll be doing here shortly, and probably next week, is we'll be taking and clipping. And we're gonna, ideally, we don't want to clip less than 6 inches from the ground, but in his case, I'm gonna try to have him clipped to about 10 inches from the ground. We'll be taking all the tops off, and I'll just kind of peel back here, and we'll show you guys some of this new growth in here. And so what we're not gonna do, what we're not doing, like I said, is we're not gonna stunt the roots down. We're gonna really have explosive growth. We're gonna be opening up this canopy, and we're gonna have great nutrition. It's a great way to establish new seeding. We see it all the time, we hear it all the time. Guys have weeds, we need to spray for weeds. He hasn't sprayed for weeds. Okay, stop and think about it. So we did hit the first dose of plant foods, and when he clips this off here next week, 7 to 10 days later, we'll come out here and hit it with the second dose of this year of the 4-8-16 plant foods. And at that time, or right before he sprays plant foods, if he sees that there is some noxious weeds, maybe another flush of some weeds here, we can do spray at that time. But as I'm scouting here as a plot scout, when we clip, that's going to get rid of a lot of these annual broadleaves. The clipping alone is probably going to stunt back what little bit of weeds are out here as it is. So again, I don't believe we're going to have to spray using any herbicides. That's our goal, to not have to use herbicides on your food plots. Talking points, nurse crops, companion crops, John O'Brien, Grandpa Ray Outdoors.